Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? Fifth quarter Cowboys in this thing, man. Life comes at you, man, and slows you down. But baby, we here. We here with um just a recap of what's going on so far with this team, man. We are 9-3. The Dallas Cowboys have improved to 9-3. I'm excited. I'm happy. What it do, Tari? What up? What up? What up? I'm excited. I'm happy about it. Cowboys champ. What up, brother?
What's up, Filth?
Oh man, that much, man. That much. Just here to talk about this game and elaborate on what's going on and where we at in this season. Deontay, what it do? What it do? What it do? But yeah, man, just here to recap what's going on out here, man. Cowboys are rolling, 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 and we are like one of the best teams in the NFL at the moment. Dak Prescott is ranked top five on every QB scale you can name. CD Lamb is probably going to finish the season with around 1,600 yards. It's looking good. This is a Eastside Harold said cap. It's not cap. It's not cap, bro. Bro, let me tell you why CJ Stroud won't win MVP because he's not winning games. Quarterbacks that's not winning games are not going to have an MVP. So you can play good, but if your season stinks at the end, you won't win. Now that that's out the way, let's get to it. Cowboys champ, man. Let's talk about this game Thursday. The Dallas Cowboys took on the Seattle Seahawks in a game where a lot of people had us losing. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, Banks. We're gonna talk about it. A lot of teams had us losing. You saw here we're winning BBL. A lot of team, lot of talking heads on TV had us losing. A lot of people. Richard Sherman. Oh my God, what a freaking embarrassment.
Man,
Um,
I don't know what's up with him, man. I think he want his own show so bad.
yeah, what is he doing? Like what?
Hell, want to be like Parson. Go have your own podcast. It's free.
I said Dak is in the top five. I didn't. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about it, man. Okay. So first of all, I had to watch the game Friday because I fell asleep Thursday. I mean, I missed like soon as I got off live, I had my TV on Prime. I laid in my
Hmm.
bed like, man, this about to be a goodie, and I woke up at the
Game
end
was
of the
over
game, and I
with.
was like, what?
The
I'm running
man,
that excuse. Exactly.
the man. When I was at work, so I couldn't have my phone. But when I got off, I was able to see majority of the third quarter and all the fourth, and
Okay.
I was like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
But it seemed
So
like it was like the last 3 minutes of the game. That's when the Cowboys started playing like we know, like they should.
okay, let's talk about it. So um, let's start with. I'm gonna start with the defense, man. I got to. I got to. What's up, Aiden? I got to. I got to. And first, let me get something out right now. This is not no offense versus defense. Which side of the ball is better? This is not that. I'm not here for that. We win games. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we gotta talk about what we've been seeing throughout the season when it comes to this secondary. Dan Quinn adjustments, lack of adjustments, poor scheming, poor substitution, poor personnel. Like we gotta talk about it. And there were a lot of things that went on in this game to where you'd say, "Where's this elite defensive coordinator y'all talked about? What is he doing? Why is he not adjusting?" You know what it reminded me of? What and don't get it wrong, Metcalf is a beast, but what Metcalf was doing to Bland, it reminded me of what they let that defensive end do to Chaz Green when the Cowboys played the Falcons and Dak got sacked 7 times. They didn't do nothing about it. Hey, Jim Hunter, we talked about that earlier. So Geno Smith putting up 35 points. Jim Hunt, we talked about that earlier. We're gonna talk about it. Got to put it in context though. That was a tough stretch. They played 5 games. Listen, man. Listen, Deontay. You my dog, bro. Bro, bro. This is what they get paid for, bro. This is what they get paid for. You remember in 2009, the Cowboys played 3 games in 12 days, and we won all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. I mean, cause it's every year they played three. They played 3 games.
Like, bro,
Yes.
this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new, bro. They do this. There's no context. They get paid for this. They get paid a lot of money for this. Like, this is what they do. That ain't got nothing to do with how you out there on the field. You had time to rest. You had time to rest your body and get your body ready for this game.
Yeah,
And
I
there
mean
was a lot
they
of
had a week off.
inexcusable things.
They had a week off, so but I heard that from a couple of people that that both teams look like they played tired, not giving up 35 and 41 points. That's not tired. I see what I saw in this game, especially on the Cowboy side, especially on defense, is a lot of sloppiness, a lot of unorthodox coaching. Players don't know the play calling because I know you see this one play where I think the name of the running back from Seattle name was Dallas something. He ran like a 25-yard run, and
Yeah,
Marquise Bell he didn't know what the play was. He didn't know to stay in or come out. So that right there, that was on Dan Quinn.
right. And that's my thing. A lot of things. See, we give him such a pass, but there are a lot of. I say it, and I've been saying it all season. When he plays a comparable offense, this what it mostly looks like. But when there's an offense we can go out there and bully, we look top five. Now don't get it
Oh
twisted.
yeah,
I love what the defense did at the end. They stepped up. But there are times where you say, okay, we know who Metcalf is. Why isn't there a safety over the top? Where's
and
the
you know what?
last line of defense at?
And man, I don't care if Bland got 11 interceptions already this year. When you saw him getting torched one time by Metcalf, right then and there, that's when Dan Quinn should have put a safety over top or put Curse slow ass. Oh, well, I ain't gonna talk about the man like that, but put him on Metcalf just to at least you have size for size, but still have a man on top.
Right, right, right.
Because the one interception that Bland got was on Lockett, and plus the pass was underthrown anyway.
And ran a lazy ass damn uh sauce man anyway. I ain't trying to crap on Bland. I'm just saying. Talk about the D line. How you feel about where they still playing Parsons at?
Man, I actually need to do a video about that one day. I already did, but the Cowboys not getting it. I mean, it's like 2 years ago when Gregory got hurt, and when they put Parsons at the end, when they played against San Diego, yeah, they fell in love with that. Ever since then, oh yeah, there's plenty of tape on Parsons about that. Only thing teams got to find out was what side Parsons gonna line up in. That's where you double team him. Put him back at the linebacker position and just let him blitz. The boy is fast. I mean, he's fast. He can get past the lineman or 1-on-1. But it's Dan Quinn's stubbornness, and to a certain extent, Jerry Jones too, cause he is the damn GM. Cause you have plenty of pass rushers on the defensive line, and that right there by him playing at the elite weekend, Yeah, that's not helping the defense. Especially now, the next 4 games are against teams who have better players, better records. You better do something and fix that crap.
We don't know you parts correct exactly. Esau here, you definitely trolling. Like what? What that got to do with me asking was about the where's the last line of defense? The best of them get had. Like you trolling, bro. Like I respect you, but get out of here because your team suck. The Texans are ass. They ass, bro. Stop it. Stop trolling, Eastside, please.
Eastside be crying tomorrow when the Broncos win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he be crying. He'll
they
be
are
at the
definitely
fuzzy pickle.
the first TD was on Wilson. He was
Yep.
supposed to have an over the top and Bland have to trail position. Truthfully, that was the only play he was out of position. DK is a hell yeah. Yeah, 6-5 and ass. Hell yeah, 6-5 is ass. What you
Eh,
mean?
that boy run and the boy is fast as hell too.
Boy, y'all ass, bro. Yeah, Deontay, me and Cowboys Corner was talking about this the other day. I said before the game, I said DK gonna get his numbers. DK get his number versus everybody.
Mm-hmm. The only team he kind of had a hard time was the 49ers when he went up against
49ers.
Ward. When went up against Ward. And then
Eastside, please, bro. Y'all ain't nothing gonna happen, bro. Don't get your hopes up, bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen, bro. Y'all ass, bro. The Texans are ass, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like
the
the Cowboys
Texans.
would dog wash y'all.
Mm,
We need better safeties. Yeah, they said Gilly did hold it down. Yeah, for sure. My thing is with Parsons, bro. Like I don't get how you had this. Then this was wrong. This is what's wrong with the coaches, bro. You have these talented players, and you think you can put them in. That don't work with everybody. And
it
I'm and
don't.
I'm, and I'm, and
It
I'm tired
really
of screaming.
don't.
He's a generational talent. I know he's not. He's a very fast, athletic guy. You making him not generational, playing him at that damn position.
Yeah.
You
You're
fucking up
not
his
utilizing his
career.
talents. Ooh.
I saw that one big play he gave up catches, but like 60 yards total. Okay, Deontay, I appreciate that perspective. But yeah, he's talented, bro. But don't mix me with that generational shit. Don't compare him to fucking Lawrence Taylor. None of that shit. Like no way.
Mm-mm.
He's too small to be there. His hand is in the dirt. Look at him. He's little with
That
his
was
hand there in the goddamn dirt.
man. I mean, I was like, what the hell are y'all doing? First on first and second down. I mean,
Right.
he was a non-factor. Only
Yep.
time he really was a factor was the last play,
And that was a
where
free run. He was unblocked. That's why.
yeah,
Seahawks messed that up. He was unblocked.
yeah,
Hey Deontay, I don't understand it. I swear to God. Like we have Philly fans on here. Like my boy George cool. The 49er fan of George is cool. George is I fuck with George. Eastside cool too. He just trolling.
yeah.
Eastside just trolling. He cool. He cool. But that one Philly fan, Drew, I blocked him because he was just wilding out. He was crazy. But they beat I've never in my life went on no other teams. Like I don't get it. I just can't do it.
Well, you know what? I heard a rumor that Cowboy Champs did teach Eastside Harold how to about football, so that's why
Ah,
Eastside Harold's on
yeah.
here.
God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I said, for me, bro, for me, like, and I agree with Agent or whoever said. I apologize for saying the wrong person that said. They said he believed they would play better next week. I believe so too. I believe they're gonna play their ass off versus the Eagles.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this.
Okay,
Uh, I had text Eastron during the game. I asked him, do he think that the Cowboys had overlooked the Seahawks to looking ahead to the Eagles,
I don't think they
knowing
overlooked them, but I don't think they prepared as much as they will versus for the Eagles.
I don't think so either. I don't know, man, because man, I see because when I saw this game, I seen a lot of the Arizona game. I
You know
did.
what it was for me in the Arizona game? People said this, but I really believe it. It was the week that Trayvon went down, and I really feel like the team was just down, man.
Hmm.
I really feel like they was down because Trayvon went down. Because if we play Arizona right now, you know what the fuck we'll do to them?
Oh, crush their ass.
Oh my God, it'll be so bad. It'll be
Yeah, it
so
will.
damn bad, you know. Let me see. Let me see OG. Let me send OG the link. See if you want to come in here.
Yeah, OG, I definitely need to ask you some questions.
Let me see. Let me send OG the link. Goddamn, he probably come in. OG texted me Thursday too. I ain't even see it. He said, "I told you they don't have a big body receiver that can go up and get it." I ain't even see that because I was knocked out.
I still don't think it's the problem with the big body receiver. I
Jordan
think the
Lewis
fact
step
that
up. Yeah, Jordan Lewis had a couple of plays.
I think it's the fact that the Cowboys they're using the on offense they're using the wrong running back first.
Okay, Parsons said this. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Bland got exposed. I don't. I wouldn't want to say exposed.
Oh, okay.
I don't. It's DK Metcalf, man.
Metcalf is a beast.
I don't think he got exposed. I don't like the word exposed. We were down 3 offensive linemen. Okay, that's Deontay. See, that's why I fuck with you, boy. You always bring the perspective and goddamn the facts on here. Bland is a slot corner. Sticky fingers. One game, man. Now he exposed. Now he a slot corner. You ain't say none of this last week or the week before. The week before. Now he had a bad game, which all cornerbacks have had. Now he's just a slot corner. Come on, man. What's up, Daniel? What it do? DK big and track speed. Dude's run like 22 miles per hour.
Oh
I
yeah,
seen the
and then you know what? Another thing people fail to they forget about Metcalf. He did try to he was I think in the second round try to compete for the Olympics
he been
in
a
the
slot.
100.
He been a slot corner. What you mean? He
Yeah, he
played
been a
what?
slot corner when you had
Now he's
with
not.
Diggs, but he's not right now.
Now he's not. I don't even know why we using that for. He's not.
And he's not gonna be a slot
Dude
next
done
year.
broke a record. He done broke a record, and you talking on here talking he didn't got exposed.
Oh yeah,
Diggs
AJ,
ain't playing.
he almost
Diggs
got.
ain't playing.
It's not. Blaine almost got another interception.
Y'all be confusing me sometimes. Dallas is going to pay Bland, and he will fall off. Okay, Eastside. Thank you.
Oh boy.
I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What
Well,
does
well,
what
wait
does
a
the
minute. Hold
record
up. I got
mean
one.
though?
Wait a minute. No, I put it on chat. I put it on chat. Where is OG at?
I sent him a text or the link. What does the record mean though? What you mean? What does it mean? Okay, okay. What? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna have that conversation with you. Anyway, let's go to the offensive side of the ball. All right, here we go. Here we freaking go. Dak Prescott, Dakota Prescott. Y'all fans are weird. They are fucking weird, bro. Jordan Lewis looked better than Bland.
Oh
If Jordan
God.
Lewis would have been on DK Metcalf, how he would have looked sticky fingers? Are you fucking drunk tonight? Are you fucking drunk? Y'all some weird ass motherfuckers. Where was all this energy against San Francisco and Philly? OG missed, aka what that boy name? Exactly, Deontay. Exactly. What energy? When they lost, we went live and said they stunk. So
Hmm.
what energy you talking about? What energy you talking about, Eastside? When they lost, we went live and said they stunk. The Eagles game, man, 1980. What it do, man?
What's up, 1980?
Yeah. What up, big dog? Man, let's talk
But
about it, man.
okay, man. Now, okay, let's talk about the offense. Man, they left too much meat on the bone.
You think
I'm
so?
Oh hell yeah, they did,
Okay,
man.
break it down. Break it down.
Okay, started with the first drive. They got down to the 2 yard line. Yes, they got that got sacked off well that third down, but they try to run Pollard up the middle like they always do, and the pass selection was ah man that's McCarthy man. I don't know, but when you get down to the 2 yard line, that touchdown.
Right.
They and several other times they got into the red zone and they failed to score and they settled for a field goal. Now, I'm sorry, man. This shit ain't gonna work if they continue to keep going down and they don't know what plays to run just to punch into the red zone. I'm not gonna say I'm not blaming Dak. I'm putting the blame on McCarthy because you're still trying to force the ball to Pollard up the middle. If you're gonna do that again, use Rico Dowell or their fullback number 40.
Yeah.
Especially if you get into like uh no goal and short. And stop with the cutesy plays. They continue to do that.
1980, you want to come in here? Just let me know, man. Um. So while you're on the topic of that, although you still have your gripes and you feel like they got holes that need to be filled, they still got room to grow. Where are you at with the Dak and CD connection right now?
Oh man, that's one of the best. That's one of the best in the NFL right now. That is. So, I mean, that connection is it's on. That connection is on. And that's what I was saying earlier this year. Uh, Instead of trying to spread the ball around, just concentrate on that one dog receiver, which is CeeDee Lamb, and concentrate on one tight end, which is Ferguson. And you see how it's working out for Dak right now.
Hmm.
Only thing they need to work on now is figuring out about their running game because they're not gonna bring nobody in. So Rico Dowell, he's gonna have to be the lead back. I'm not saying Rico Dowell getting 20 carries a game. I'm not
Right.
saying that. I'm saying that on certain plays, use him. Pollard, you really just use him mainly on the outside and between the guard and the tackle, not the center and the guard.
Man, you know what? I really get so sick of fucking Cowboy fans. Even after we win a game, getting on this internet, finding some way to bash this goddamn team.
But you know why? You know why? Because it's been how many years?
Man, look, some of these teams don't even want a Super Bowl, and they
That's
still get
true.
online. They don't do this shit. Bland has stepped in for us for Diggs and been great. And this man getting his ass on here and finding every goddamn thing in the goddamn haystack the way he can talk about this. Y'all act like we played somebody on the teams we beat over 500 the Seahawks. We 9-3 and he in this goddamn chat just talking like we straight dog shit. Bland had one motherfucking bad game. Now he ain't never came up here and said shit about Bland. He ain't no better than the goddamn Philly fans and everybody else that be in the chat. That even after we win, they find only Cowboy fans. I told Cowboy Corner too. I said, "Yo ass get on here and find some reason to talk shit about Dak. Even when he played good, it's like I still don't trust. He gonna break. Man, listen, man, we 9-3. We are rolling. Your quarterback is top 5 out of all quarterbacks right now. He's
But but
top
these
5. The
but Phil,
the consistency that Dak is playing with right now has to be respected and taken into consideration. We can only play what's on our goddamn schedule. No team is perfect. No team ain't gonna cash in every time in the red zone. No team ain't gonna go without interceptions. It just doesn't work like that. But we get on this motherfucker and we expect perfection from these guys. We are playing, we are rolling, and I love it, man. And anybody that get in this chat and hate, fuck you and I will block your ass. And that's just how it's gonna be from now on. Y'all not finna come on here and be like these other bum ass fans that get up here and talk about our team even after we fucking win. And I don't even know I'm gonna block people, but I'm gonna start blocking the fuck out of y'all because y'all pissing me off. Go ahead.
Man, don't let him piss, man. I'll get like I said, man. You know about us being a Cowboy fan is a catch-22. Uh, yes. Right now is the time that this team really needs to be playing their best. Right now, going to the playoffs. Uh, tomorrow game between the Eagles and the 49ers is a big indicator on if the Cowboys, depend on how the rest of the season. Because if the 49ers somehow beat the Eagles tomorrow and then the Cowboys can beat them next week, I think that's a lot. That should be enough motivation for the Cowboys to win the rest of the games for the rest of this year
And
going
we
to the
beat the
playoffs.
Eagles. We beat the Eagles. Cowboys fan gonna come in here and say, "Man, you can tell Jalen Hurts when he ain't playing hard. He's trying to save his body."
Man, that
That's what
you
they're
know
gonna
what
come in here and
that
say. They're gonna come in here and say Hurts when he ain't playing for real. This what Cowboy fans gonna say.
you know.
We
Remember now. The majority of the same Cowboy fans are the same ones said that Pollard can take that he can do what Zeke can do,
they sure
and I
fucking did
said
it.
hell no, he can't.
You did. I thought that Pollard was gonna come. I didn't think he was gonna be the bell guy Zeke was gonna be, but I thought his speed would let him get away from a lot of things that are holding him down now. His speed ain't there.
Hmm. But man, you know what? To me, the bottom line,
I
the
appreciate that,
coaching
Native
staff,
J.
the coaching staff has to do better. They got to do better, especially in adjusting to the game. I'm talking about with Quinn. Uh, McCarthy, man, since day one, since he's been here, time management has sucked for him. And I mean, I think my blood pressure went up from 120 to 250 Thursday because
Right,
of what
right,
the hell McCarthy was doing. That's my biggest gripe right now
right.
is it's with the coaching because talking about he learned from his mistakes. He studied the game more. He loved calling plays, but man, you still suck at it. Cause man, you know what? Even though yes, Dak is playing way better. I still prefer Dak not to throw the ball no more than 35 times.
Sometimes you got to. We don't have no running game.
You know what? No. I have to disagree with that. We have a running game. It's just the fact that uh, our coaching staff don't know how to utilize this running game. Okay. Rico Dowell, Pollard. Like I said, that boy number 40, and for some reason they not using Malik Davis either. But
Yeah,
Malik Davis is I believe he's their best uh, short yards runner if they use him.
right.
And one thing about McCarthy, his whole offense philosophy always been finesse, always been. And if he's supposed to have used the West Coast offense, he's supposed to use that finesse type offense in the running game, especially when it comes to passing. And he's not doing that.
Native J said, "Yeah, Coach McCarthy makes mistakes. Guess he made bonehead mistakes. But we are going on our third winning season and playoff appearance. We haven't had two back-to-back 12-win game seasons since the 90s, and we're going on our third now. I hate
I
all the
agree with that.
penalties,
I
yards,
agree with that.
130. Yeah, that sucks, man. McCarthy. And then instead of running
Oh
the ball,
man,
instead of running the ball, You pass the fucking ball, which incomplete pass, which stops the clock. Fucking Seattle ain't got no timeouts. Like Mike McCarthy time management, which some of you've been talking about all year, is just piss poor for him to be such a veteran coach, man. These running back
Yeah,
gotta complain like CD and others. That's true.
that's true. Now that's a damn good comment right there. Yeah, if you want the ball, tell them let us run the damn ball.
I feel you though, they are being used that up the middle shit. Bro, we ain't our center ain't that, bro. We can't do that's not it.
Okay, now against the Eagles, against the 49ers, against even the Rams, any team that have good ass defensive tackles, yes, it's retarded and stupid to try to run up the middle against them, unless you run some of a hurry up type offense to get them boys tired to either they can't get out the field. And then, you know, what the boys tired like that, yes, you can run up the middle that way because they're gonna be too damn out of gas to try to stop anybody.
Right,
And that way, you can also they can use their timeouts.
right. Yeah, like I say for me, and I mentioned this a few weeks ago, you gotta sometimes you can't go through your read. Sometimes hit your receiver that you trust and believe in him. Believe that he's gonna make a catch. All the greats have done it. Aaron Rodgers and fucking Devontae Adams, Drew Brees and Michael Thomas,
Hmm.
Tom Brady and Gronk, even though he was a tight end. They all do it. You have to trust that number one, bro. And CeeDee Lamb has stepped up and shown that, and Dak and him are getting a connection. We finally used and had fucking this many games in. Brandon Cooks is finally showing that he still got. I mean, we knew it. We just knew he was being used wrong. If you could go and pass him three on, then you better run fourth and give a short field. So I do agree about the time, man. Mike McCarthy still do a lot of bonehead shit, like you say, getting cute down in the red zone, doing stupid shit down there. I think we were 4-8 in the red zone. Um, you would like to see at least 70% in the red zone, 75% in the red zone. A lot of these field goals, they have to be touchdown versus better teams. And in the playoffs, they have to be touchdowns. They have to be touchdown versus the 49ers. They have to be touchdown versus the Eagles. And we're 12 games in, and we are still having red zone issues. It's like, kind of like OG said. Um, if you can't pound it in, you probably do need a bigger guy that can go up and get it.
Well, that's why they got them dead. That's why they got them big ass tight ends. Shit,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got them. Hey, that's why you got that. That's why you drafted that second round pick Schoonmaker. I would have drafted him, but yeah, that's why they drafted him.
right,
And
right.
then you know what? Another thing, when it was the Cowboys had the ball last, before they kicked it to Seattle,
Yeah,
um, it was third and I believe third and something. Uh, they tried to instead of trying to go for the first down to milk the clock, they just they try to squeeze a touchdown into CeeDee Lamb, which was overthrown. A lot of times, just get the first down so you can live another day. See, here's another Here's another problem that I have with uh, McCarthy play calling. A lot of times you see Dak throwing the ball long because they're trying to get that kill shot. Yeah, it's fine and dandy if you like first or second down, but a lot of times if it's third and short or third and whatever, and you know you can get the first down, get the first down. Stop
and
trying to do the kill shot all the damn time.
that's true. I agree with that too. I agree with that. That's a good point, Brando. There were no that and see my thing about that, man. I would like a lot of those like non-punts, I would like a lot of those to be touchdowns and not field goals. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you want to be 75, 80% in the red zone. That's a very high success rate in the red zone because it's hard to score touchdowns in the NFL. As people know, it's not easy. Like I said, a lot of Cowboy fans just irk my goddamn. They're gonna find something to complain about. They didn't beat the Jaguars. They didn't beat the Jags. Oh, you said they beat them already this season. But yeah, like man, they're gonna find a reason to complain. Like they get on here and they are no better than the other fucking people from the other teams that get on here and say, "Oh, y'all only beat this team. Y'all only beat that team." Sticky Fingers really got up here to shit on Bland after how Bland has stepped in and helped us out and taken up for Diggs.
Well, you know
He ain't
what?
did he ain't did this
Stick.
shit all year.
Think about it. Think about the name Sticky Fingers, and I just leave that alone.
There ain't a damn thing McCarthy has done to make me kiss more than that, so I forgive his mistake. Hey, that's funny, Eric. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. You know what I do like about McCarthy though. He ain't with that goddamn. If you can't contribute, he'll get rid of your ass.
Oh yeah, man. How the Chargers doing now with
Kellen
Kellen
Moore,
Moore? Mm-hmm.
shit, exactly. How the Patriots doing with Zeke?
Ooh,
That was
they
Mike
actually took
McCarthy
the.
call. Like Kellen
They
Moore was
took.
Mike McCarthy call. Jason Garrett would have still had Zeke and Kellen
Oh, he
Moore.
sure would.
He
Hell,
wouldn't have.
Jason
He wouldn't
Garrett
have
was.
let neither one of them go.
He sure would, but Kellen Moore still be here doing them stupid ass Tecmo Bowl calls.
And the wide receiver screen. The problem with the offense that is we very rarely create QB draws in the red zone, which is only the most effective run play call for offense. That is true. That
I
is
think a lot
true.
of times. I think a lot of times when Dak run in the red zone, I think it's up to his discretion.
Yeah, if he's in position for RPO, then yeah, but he can always change the play.
Yeah.
Texas beat Jag, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Pittsburgh is ass. Cincinnati, East Side, stop. Only good thing is
Yeah.
we don't have to watch Jason Garrett clap all the damn time. I know, right?
Hmm.
I know, right? I'm loving what Prescott is doing. You can't ask no more, and it's so sad because the dude in a lose situation. Our record right now be like the fucking trash ass Texans 6-5.
I
Y'all,
know it will be.
everybody will be calling Dak sorry.
Hmm. They
We're
be saying,
winning. They still calling Dak. So it's a lose situation. Prescott, dude's in the top five amongst all the best QBs. He has less interception than most of them. He had more touchdown than Jalen Hurts, less interception than Josh Allen. You can only play what's on your schedule, and Cowboy fans are still going to find a reason
"Oh,
to
put the
talk
link up.
about him.
Put the link up because 1980 won't come on."
All right, give me 1 second. Link fill. All right, brother. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me post that thing, boy. There you go, big dog. With Joe Burrow. Yes, they're ass. Motherfucking offensive line can't even block for the man. The most sacked goddamn quarterback in the NFL. Get out of here, man. You trying to make a case for your sorry ass Texans, bro? Stop. Please
You
stop.
know what? As a matter of fact, that's about the dumbest name anyway. The Houston Texans. They should be the Oilers. What the
DK
hell is a
Metcalf is
Texan
the
anyway? A damn cow?
DK Metcalf was a mismatch for most corners. Once they
Oh,
switched
yes,
playing
he
off
is.
DK, he looked better running with Lockett. DK being as big as he is and fast, as tough as dude ran 22 mile per hour on that. Yeah, bro, we know. I don't know what Sticky Finger was on. Eastside Hero, CJ Stroud QB rating is 78.6. Do you know what that QBR is? Man, get out of here talking about CJ, bro. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. Let me let 19 up in that thing, man. What's up, brother?
What up? What up?
1980. What's up, bro?
What up? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, we
Yeah,
got you loud and clear.
yeah, loud and
Okay.
clear,
Cool, cool. Hey man, what's going on, y'all?
On that much, man.
man.
Where you at right now mentally with this team?
Well, now that I come off my rough 2 weeks from being sick from Thanksgiving, um, my birthday was on the 28th, having to deal with that,
Oh,
Happy
happy late
belated,
birthday.
man.
and then I appreciate it. Then a funeral right after that. Had to go to a
Oh,
funeral
man.
right after that.
Oh
So
wow, sorry about that, man.
yeah, I've been kind of going through it a little bit, and watching the game. I watched the first half all the way to the beginning of the third quarter. I had to, y'all know, I get up at 3 a.m, so I had to go to bed because, like I said on my my video I made other day, the Dallas Cowboys don't pay not one bill that come through the mail. So my family and pride, I got chewed out, man. I had a guy, he quit on his team. He, went to bed and all this stuff. And I'm like, for one, I feel like I don't have to explain anything to anybody, especially somebody, a complete stranger I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And I got punished for going to bed. And I'm a truck driver, so I need all my sleep, or I'll kill somebody. I'll kill somebody, or I'll kill somebody else. You get what I'm saying? So, you get them small-minded people that come in the comment section, man, and they just, he quit on his team and yada, yada, yada. Man, fuck you. I had to go to bed, dog. You know what I mean? But anyway, what a game. What a game. I was a little disappointed in the first half by the way we played. I was still kind of disappointed the whole game. Obviously, we came back at the end and won the game, which is what matters. I understand that. I don't have anything negative to say about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's been balling. Dak Prescott has been proving us wrong so far. I've been hearing talks of MVP. I guess the numbers are there. I don't know. I'm not going to stretch it that far. I don't want to really talk too good about somebody because, as soon as you jump on that bandwagon and start talking good, they'll start playing bad. So I just kind of, I'm just kind of taking it for what it is now. And I'm glad he's playing like he's playing. I'm glad he's making the decisions, I'm proud of the decisions that he's making on the field and, keeping us in the game because we don't have a run game. And without him, we'd be screwed. Like, we'll be screwed. I thought the defense could have played a little better, but what's killing us is it wasn't Seattle. It wasn't the Eagles. It wasn't the 49ers. What's killing us is ourselves. We helped and kept Seattle in that game because of stupidity and penalties. That's what kept them in the game. Now, I admit, Seattle was playing their asses off. They 6-5. They trying to stay alive. I kind of knew that was kind of going to be like a sort of a trap game, but they were playing, man. They were hungry and they were playing that game the other day. If we don't clean up the penalties, we're not gonna and try to find a way to establish some type of run game. We're not going to. You need a run game in the playoffs. You need that. That is your crutch. Pollard, like I keep saying over and over, I don't want to bash Pollard because he's doing the best he can. But you got to remember the style of a running back. Pollard's not a up the middle, strong Ezekiel Elliott style running back that'll get you 4.6 yards a carry. You get what I'm saying? Or to turn a negative into a positive, like Zeke could in his prime. Pollard is more of an outside, and I've said this, I sound like a broken record. I've said this a million times. He's more of an outside sweep type guy. He's really good at those toss sweep passes. Sweeps outside to the flats. Rico Dottle is more of a. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys realize what they have in Rico Dottle. If he could just get the reps, I think they're afraid to go in that direction because they're afraid he's going to be good, and they're afraid they're going to have to pay him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's what I'm sensing because y'all notice as soon as they put Dottle in there and he does good, they take him right back out. I'm like, nah, man, in high school, college, when I played, if somebody was hot, we stayed in the game. You know, if that guy is unstoppable, keep him in there. What you taking him out for? Pollard is not that type of back. You know, every now and then he'll sneak through and get a pretty good game, but we need a consistent run game going if we go to the playoffs. There's still if we keep playing like we're playing, we'll make it. But I don't want to speak too soon or get ahead of myself. So I'm real humble when it comes down to the Cowboys now. I don't really get my hopes up too much anymore. I just take it one game at a time. That's all you can really do. And Bland, you have bad Bland. Let me defend Bland real quick. As a cornerback, and I played cornerback. As a cornerback, you're gonna have bad games. You're just even DaRon had bad games. I remember him and Michael Irvin going at it when DaRon played with the 49ers. Michael Irvin was killing him. And DaRon was like, damn, you can hear him. Like, fuck, I just can't, Michael Irvin was an excellent route runner. I mean, he pushed off at times, but he still was a pretty good route runner. And him and Jerry Rice used to give DaRon the business sometimes. You have those type of games. But what's different about Bland is he'll make up for it. And that pick he got, he made up for it. Everybody was like, damn, Pollard, even myself. I was like, damn. I mean, not Pollard, Bland, even myself. I admit to it too. Bland was having a rough game. Everybody saw it. We all saw it. And we were like, fuck, what's wrong with Bland? What's wrong with Bland? Damn, he getting exposed. He getting exposed. We all, right then and there, somebody in this world said that. If it wasn't us, it was somebody else. But what Bland did, he didn't give up. He came and he got that pick. And that was pretty much damn near the deciding factor. That pretty much put the energy and the ball back in our court defensively. But there's so many things that this team has to work on. We got to find a way to clean up these penalties, man. I was so by halftime, I think somebody wrote in the comment section, by halftime, we had 7 penalties, I think, for over 100 yards. It's outrageous. I'm like, there's a non-existent in the discipline factor with this team. And thank God we were playing the Seahawks. Think about it. Think about if we would have been playing somebody better than the Seahawks. Oh, we would have been in trouble. We probably would have lost because they would have took advantage of all those dumbass penalties that we were making. And if we don't get out of our heads and stop beating ourselves and stop helping teams stay in the game and help, maybe even win the game, we'll be a whole much better team.
Hey, 1980, I got a question for you. How you feel about the Cowboys still having problems in the red zone?
I don't like it. That's an easy question. I don't think anybody likes that. I think we all get kind of frustrated when we get, because that first drive, I think we went all the way down there and kicked the field goal. And I was a little upset because I saw how aggressive the Seattle Seahawks defense was. And that Wagner boy, he was everywhere. He's good. I like him. He was everywhere. So I was hoping that we'd get down there and score, but we didn't. And that kind of changed the momentum a little bit. And I was like, when they did that, I knew it was going to be a game. We got to figure out how to get the ball in the end zone, in the red zone. We're passing on the goal line. Y'all notice we're passing on the goal line? That's not logical. I mean, right. I get it. But if you got it, it's almost like that feeling of that Seattle when they had beast mode back there in the Super Bowl. And they was on the 2-yard line, and they went for a pass, and then the New England Patriots intercepted it, and that was ball game. But
and you know what? And that what you call being cute. Being cute calls you to lose important games
because we do not know how to utilize this run game. We don't realize Donald is that guy, man. He's that power guy.
Yes, he is.
They got to figure that out. I mean, maybe they do, and they just don't want to, So maybe it's some politics shit going on. I don't know, but that's just my feeling, man. I mean, I don't understand why they don't see that, but we do. So
I got a question for you, 1980. When you got a guy who having a good season, particularly at the cornerback position, then he kind of meet his match with a receiver that he just can't do nothing with. Do in the game you get frustrated and just lose all technique, or are you just getting beat that bad, or is it a mental thing that just make you lose what you've learned? Or what is it? Is it just Metcalf that good? Did Bland lose his technique because he was getting beat bad? Is it mental? What is it?
well, great question. I'm glad you asked that. Very intelligent question. Um, when you Metcalf is an excellent athlete. He's a good athlete. He has the
Right.
size, the strength. So if you're a person that gets intimidated, you're going to be intimidated before you even step on that field.
Mm.
It's kind of like a boxing match. You know, Mike Tyson used to look in there, and he already had the opponent. You know, when Mike Tyson was in his prime, he already had the opponent intimidated before the match even started because of his reputation, because of his athleticism. I believe Bland kind of met his match. You know, you're gonna meet your match. You're gonna face you sometimes. You're gonna face yourself sometimes, and it's gonna be like, whoa. You know, you're used to these mediocre receivers, and okay, I got this cat. Okay, I'm faster than him. I'm stronger than him. I can jam him and keep him within 5 yards. I can keep him zone. You know, I can do a lot of things with this guy. But this guy, I'm gonna have a problem with him because he has the size, he has the strength, the speed. He's a good route runner. He can do multiple things on the field. I think Bland just met his match, and it happens. It happens, guys. I think we panic and we can't wait to find something wrong. I'm not meaning you guys. I'm just saying fan base. We can't wait to find something wrong. But I think if we just be patient and wait it out, Bland, just like Bland did, I think he was still, even though he was going against a guy that was more athletic than he is right now. Bland is still young. He's got to learn. This is a part of the learning process. Like I always use DaRon. He got burnt too. I mean, he had to learn the hard way too. That's how you get better. And I'm glad that he went through what he went through the other night. I'm glad because now, if he goes, trust me, he's going to go back and watch that. He's going to be like, damn, okay, I did this wrong. Oh, okay, I planned it. Oh, my hips were turned. Damn, I let him turn me around. Damn, I let him do this. I let him get to the inside. Ooh, I let him get to the outside. You know, because different assignments require you to do different things on defense, just like offense. So once he figures that out, he'll be a lot stronger. And his impact has been great, man. I like his energy. I like how he don't give up. And he didn't, and he got a pick. So they tested him. He got a pick. So, and his peripheral vision is very good. Bland knows how to look in the inside too as he's covering the receiver. He has peripheral vision. A lot of cornerbacks don't have that. They don't make that anymore. They don't even teach that. I think that's like natural ability to have those ball instincts because he used to be a wide receiver and he understands when that ball is in the air, guess what? I'm no longer a cornerback. I'm a wide receiver. And that's the difference between him and other corners in the NFL.
Mute yourself, OG. One more question, 1980. I've said something. I want to get your opinion on it. And I feel like sometimes when you got a connection with your number one receiver, I kind of feel like you might need to be selfish and not worry about going through all your reads if you're really desperate for some yardage. And I kind of feel like that's what the guys like Breeze and Michael Thomas did, and Pat Mahomes and Kelsey, when he had Tyreek, they did, and Brady and Gronk and Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Smith. Like, or do you feel like you should go through all your reads regardless?
It depends on, like you say, that relationship. For example, Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman. If you have that connection, if you have that, that with that receiver as a quarterback, and whatever play is being called, it also depends on the play call too. Some plays are designed to go to you. You know, some plays that we have, they're specific plays that are designed to go to Michael Gallup, to go that when they call that play and it's a pass play, whatever. And if it's designed to go to Michael Gallup, he has to look at him first and see if he's going to be open. If not, boom, CD, where you at? He has to be quick about it, though. But, you know, we all know that. But it depends on the play. If that guy is open, just like when we were playing the 49ers in the 92 NFC Championship game, there was a play designed for Alvin Harper because Michael Irvin was being double teamed. The safety was coming over the top and helping the corner and helping Eric Davis out. So Troy Aikman always threw the ball to Alvin Harper, and Alvin Harper would jump up and go get it. He was just that type of receiver. You just throw it up and he'd go get it. Michael Irvin said, no. This is my time. So Michael Irvin went on that side. And he said it in the little film on ESPN. He went over to that side. He's like, And Alvin Harper was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. He went over to that side and thinking that Michael Irvin thinking he was going to get the ball. So he was like, I want this. But Troy Aikman ended up throwing it to Alvin Harper anyway. And Alvin Harper damn near scored off that play. You know, and Michael Irvin was like, fuck, that was supposed to be mine if I would have stayed over there. But you got to remember, Michael Irvin draws the defense. He draws, just because of his name and his reputation, he draws the defense. He draws double teams. So it's going to look different for him than anybody else. So it just depends. It just depends on who that quarterback's comfortable with, what play they call, and the way the defense is lined up. Now, I like the way they're using, this might be off the subject, but I like the way they're using Cooks. Now, they're using him, motioning him in the slot. That's where he belongs. Cooks belongs in the slot. I thought when we first when we first signed him, I thought that they were going to put him in the slot because of his size and his speed and his agility in the middle. And they didn't do that at first. And I was like, damn, this was a wasted fucking pickup. And now they starting to move him around and put him in the slot. And now him and Dak are like, boom, connecting real good now. So they're doing some good things. I wish they could include Gallup on a little bit more, but you know, you can't please everybody. You gotta, do what's right, do what's the timing of everything. I hope I answered your question. I mean,
yeah, you did for sure. OG, what going on, man?
OG,
Unmute yourself.
okay, until you come back, one question. 1980. Okay, you're Dan Quinn. You seen Bland getting torched by Metcalf. Would you let him be one-on-one, or would you put a safety over top to help him out?
Well, we all know that we would all say he needs some help. I mean, you got to get somebody over the top to help him out. But Dan Quinn's defense doesn't. When you got safeties playing in the box, you only got one safety pretty much back. You get what I'm saying? And he can't cover both sides. He's probably directly in the middle.
Oh, that's a good point.
And he can't get over there. He can't get over there in time. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to give him help when you really only got one safety. If Dan Quinn has a safety up in the box. You get what I'm saying? So that's probably why it seemed like he was getting, because our safeties, they're really not good cover guys. They're really aggressive, almost linebacker style guys. You know what I'm saying? So they're not like Darren Woodson and Brock Marion used to be back there in the day where they could cover the field and do all kind of shit. They just
even Earl Thomas.
Yeah, or Earl Thomas. Yeah, guys like that, they could cover like that. Yeah. No, they're not. They're good, but they're not that good. So but like I say, Bland, he'll learn from this and he'll get it. Like I say, he's still getting his pick, so that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to figure out how to get him stronger up front. So he won't allow himself to get beat and picked on like that, because the next team we play, they're gonna They're gonna watch that film. They're like, oh, all you gotta do is this. All you gotta do is that. So
yes, they are.
Yeah.
You're always playing. What's up?
You're always playing, even though you're facing the team that you're facing right then and there. You're always getting prepared. In this game, you're getting prepared for the next team too. That's what I was taught. You have to play like you're making a resume for that next team. So you want to go, you want to be the best and go all out while you're playing this team, and you don't want to exploit any weaknesses, because the next team that's waiting on you, they're going to see those weaknesses.
I like that. OG, you there? I guess OG will be back in a minute. Cowboys champ. What Michael Gallup? What we doing with Michael Gallup?
I gotta be careful. Man, okay. Remember, I said I was the biggest Michael Gallup defender, and I said from the get-go, the Cowboys was not playing Michael Gallup correctly for the type of receiver he is.
Hold up, for the people who don't know what you said and what you meant, tell them what you meant by that. By they weren't playing right.
Okay. The Cowboys literally have Michael Gallup to be a deep threat. Michael Gallup, his best suited is for crossing patterns, slants, in arounds. Matter of fact, the type of plays that normally for slot receivers, that should be Michael Gallup. Not going 15 to 20 yards on a post or a streak. That's not him. So with that said, by him, it seemed like he definitely lost a step, especially in his route tree, and you don't mean a damn thing to me if you're not catching the balls on a consistent basis. I see him make some tough catches, but also at the same time, I seen him drop some easy balls. So like I said, I don't know what's the deal with him.
I like that, Hiccup. That's a good point. If we are honest, we are pass rush heavy, but also small up front. This creates a weakness that allows a run game. If a QB is quick, like San Fran, very hard for us to keep up. I like that point.
Yeah.
Gallup is not physical. That's a good point. If they put hands on him, he's not catching that ball. He's not physical. Appreciate that, Jonathan Parrish. Appreciate it. Is that OG?
Where?
Jonathan Parrish. Ain't that OG?
Shouldn't be. He should be on.
I don't know. Anyways, so here's my thing. I like where the team at. I like how they're playing. But like y'all said, there are things that still, and it's so crazy when you see your team and you're 9-3, and you can still admit, well, we need to get better here. We need to get better there. You can still critique your team without sounding like someone who doesn't give a shit about them. And penalties have been so big. And 1980 made a great point when he said, man, we beating ourselves. Every game we went into, I don't know what that 49er game, well, we could have beat all these teams. We could have beat the Eagles. We're going to beat them next week. But we could have been beat them. Like I say, you put us against the teams we lost to in the past, how we're playing now, we beat them. I like that Prescott has a rhythm with his receivers, not only with the receivers. A key to a passing game is having your safety blanket, and him and Ferguson are clicking. I love what Dak and Ferguson is doing right now. That is a big plus. Having weapons isn't just the key to success. Having a connection with those weapons are even bigger. You gotta have I don't give a damn who you got over there. It doesn't matter. If you ain't got no connection with them, if you don't want no connection with them, and see what people gotta understand when it comes to wide receivers and quarterback, it's not just about what goes on the field. You gotta have a personal connection with your receivers. You actually gotta like them. Because if it's not gonna work. You're not gonna want to throw to their side. You know the fucking ruffles between what that boy name down there in Philly? Him and T.O.'s quarterback and wide
Oh
receiver.
yeah, McNabb.
Oh my God, it was bad. You know, and you got to have that. It's almost like how I feel about the defense. That's why when people be like, "Oh man, why they stunk it up? We ain't we supposed to be the number so and so defense." Listen, you can be the number. People say defense will win game. Michael Irvin said it on the show. Michael Irvin said defenses don't win games. Defenses that can create turnovers win games. Defenses that can score on defense win. He said being the number one defense ain't jack if you're not creating turnovers. The turnover defenses win games. That's why sometimes when our team don't create scooping scores or interceptions and pick six and sacks and anything that gets the ball back in our hands, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing, man. And that's one thing I want to talk to 1980 about. Do you think we are using Michael Parsons correctly?
Wow.
Yo.
There's so many different ways you can look at that man. I think, I mean, I think with his speed, I think at least every now and then he should go back in coverage, at least every now and then. But it just depends. If he gets there, we're happy. You know, if he gets there, and a lot of times he does. But if he doesn't get there, we're in trouble because we don't have a second line of defense. We have a first line defense, and then we have a couple of guys back there at linebacker. Then we got secondary, last line defense. So if we don't get there, which we haven't, you know, I mean, he has and he hasn't, you know, or we have and we haven't. But if we don't get there, we're in trouble. They're gonna find somebody in the middle. You know, they've been eating us up. They're gonna find somebody in the flats. You notice we've been getting killed in the flats. You know, them sideline passes and screen passes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If he does not get there, we're in trouble. If he gets there, everything's fine. But you're going to face team with good blocking schemes and good offensive line and stuff like that and able to kind of bully him a little bit. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like we run the same type of defense damn near every down, you know. But
right.
At times, you know. But yeah, if he gets there, we're good. If he doesn't, we're in trouble. And that Seattle game, you can really see it and you can really feel it. And he wasn't getting there. And there are spots and spaces in different zones on the field where receivers are open and that we leave open for receivers. And that's it. Or it could be a run play. It could be a draw play. Go bam, right up the middle. And there's no second line of defense or not enough bodies to, you know. But that's Dan Quinn's scheme. I mean, he likes speed. He likes speed. You can tell. He likes speed. That's why he got safeties playing linebacker and shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know if I answered your question, but
yeah, for sure. Cowboys champ, you hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Question: how important is time management?
Very important. Time management is seconds. Depends on if you win a game or you f up and lose it. Just like what could have happened when the Cowboys failed to get a first down and it ran the clock out and they kicked the field goal 41-35.
Right.
If there had been a different quarterback, said like a Aaron Rodgers a couple years ago, marching down the field, a minute and 38 seconds, got a touchdown, the score had been 42-41. And by the Cowboys not killing the clock, yeah. And then another thing with poor bad time management, there have been times that the Cowboys need to do a hurry up offense, and they wait till the seconds tick to 3, 2, 1 before they end up hocking the ball on offense. And a lot of times, there are times when you want to run the game game plan slow, there are also times that you need to do a hurry up to get that defense off balance so you can figure out what you're going to do to control the game on offense.
Okay.
And Mike McCarthy has failed on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got you. 1980. Is this like a, you know, mirror just like, is what we seeing from Dak right now normally what he do in the regular season, or do you see something different, and is your trust different in him now?
I can't say he's been really consistent, and I think that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just glad that he's. Yeah, I mean, I can't. He's been consistent. I'm glad he's been consistent, and that's all we need him to be right now. I'm not asking for too much. I think he knows his limits. He's been playing safe games, but aggressive at the same time. I just like the way he's been playing. My energy towards him has been better. I feel like I haven't had to worry too much about him lately, as we used to, because you know me, through the years, I've been hard on Dak Prescott. And that's my job. I have to be. If I care about you, just like your kids, if you care about them, you're going to be hard on them. You're going to critique them if they win, lose, or draw. If they bring home 100, okay, that's fine now, but I need another 100 next week on your report card. You know, there's never ending. It's always something to work on. Yeah, we're 9-3, but we're still, us as Cowboy fans, us four on the panel, we're still talking about things that we still need to work on. Now, somebody else that don't give a damn about things that we need to work on. Oh man, what y'all crying for, man? We 9-3, we're good. Okay, well, keep that same intensity when we go out there and get our asses kicked against a team over 500. You get what I'm saying? So, as long as Dak is doing his thing, and we're getting points on the board. You know, even though we're not making good decisions in the red zone, we're still finding a way to put points on the board. My thing is, I don't like about it, it's always too late. Now, we have to put points on the board early. We have to come out like that early, because we're going to play a team that's got some sense, and they're not going to wait on us to get in the rhythm. We got to find a way to get in that rhythm early. If we're going to get the ball first, if you want the ball first, you got to get out there and make something happen. You can't get the ball first and then 3 and out. We can't have that. Because now getting the ball first don't even matter, because now you just kick the ball off to them. So, and then you don't get the ball at the halftime. So that's even worse. So the energy I have towards Dak Prescott right now is really nonchalant still. I'm not getting overly excited. I'm thankful that he's been very consistent. And I'm not talking, he's going to be the MVP and all this stuff. I don't really care about that. I really don't give a shit about that, because Karl Malone got the MVP in the 98 playoffs, but Jordan still won an NBA championship. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really don't give a fuck about numbers and MVP and all that shit. They can miss me with that. They can miss me with that, because you'll do that shit and then you'll get MVP, but then we'll get, boom, knocked out first round, wild card or whatever in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't give a fuck about that shit. I really don't like that kind of talk, because I think it jinxes the situation. I just think that Dak is playing really consistent. I've had my ups and downs with every player, not just Dak Prescott, and that's sports. Sometimes us as fans, it's our job to be hard on somebody that's missing shots or not making field goals or not completing passes or getting tackled in the backfield or missing tackles. It's our job to be hard on them at that moment, right then and there. And then again, it's our job if Dak throw an interception and we're pissed off at him and fuck, you know, and then he turn around the next series and throw a touchdown pass, and yeah, we're happy for him. That's sports. There's nothing you can do about that. That's gambling. That's like sticking your quarter in a slot machine and you win, or you're happy you won, or you're gonna be pissed off because you lost your money. It's the same thing. It's a gamble. So I don't want to point the finger. I'm gonna stop doing that. You know, I mean, it's kind of hard to stop doing that because we're watching a gamble. We're watching a game, So, but I like what he's doing right now. Like, I'm not gonna speak too much on it because I don't want to jinx it, but I'm glad that he's been consistent.
Okay. One more question. Oh, not OG. One more question. Cowboys champ. How do you feel better where we're at right now going into the Eagles game versus you did when we lost the first one against the Eagles?
I feel the same way. The first time we should have beaten the damn Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. We should have beaten them bastards.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them referees patting them on the butt, I'm talking about the Eagles' butt. We should be. I mean, man, I'm not gonna go back to that game. We already know that the referees cheating for the Eagles coming in. On defense, Dan Quinn gonna really he's gonna have to scheme better. Offensively, I mean, be honest, for what the Cowboys are doing right now, they cannot be stopped. If the Cowboys play their A game, nobody can beat this team. If the Cowboys really want to stop the run, they can. They just need to stop focusing on trying to get the go to the quarterback every single play. They overzealous trying to get a sack. It's still football 1-on-1. You stop the run first. I don't care. You stay in your assignment. That's basic football 101. Offense, yes, the job is to score. But yeah, I think my gut feeling, Cowboys should have blown out the my opinion, they should have blown out the damn Seahawks. And I think that was coaching. Coaches better get their butts together. That's all I got to say. But yeah, I'm comfortable. If the Cowboys really beat the Eagles soundly, I just hope that it doesn't have a negative effect on the remaining of the seats. Because like 1980 said, whenever this team start getting full of themselves, that's when they have a wake up call. And 9 out of 10, a lot of time, it's already too late for them to learn from mistakes. They need to stay humble. They need to stay hungry. I mean, that's one where I really haven't heard about the Cowboys. How hungry are you to reach the goal? I want this team to be satisfied. I want them to be hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. One more question for you, 1980. When it comes to the defensive side of the ball going into the Eagles game, we all know the first line of defense is what really shakes everything up. But is there any area on that side of the ball that you're worried about going into that game?
We got them next, right?
Yes, sir.
Here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, it's another home game. Yeah, the level of concern when you're playing against a team like the Eagles, especially with a mobile quarterback, is the containment of that quarterback. You have to be able to contain, and that requires a lot of adjustments with Dan Quinn and that defense. You cannot be one-dimensional. You can't do the same thing over and over with a team like that because they'll sense it and they'll prevail from it. So it's containing a mobile quarterback because a mobile quarterback for us is dangerous, very, very dangerous. And he could do so many multiple things. He could run the ball. He could act like he's running it and then pass it, And, we get alligator arms. We can't catch somebody up. We miss tackles. And this game right here, this game with the Eagles coming up is a true test to this defense. It's going to be the defense game. Yeah, it's going to depend on whose defense plays better. So if we can get this defense in order, if we can contain Hurts, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And don't allow this team, a team like the Eagles, which has a winning record. I'm not calling them the better team or anything like that. I think we're the better team, not just because we're Cowboy fans, but I honestly think we're the better, more talented team, especially offensively. But if we stop beating ourselves, if we don't help, if we go out there and help the Eagles, then we'll lose. We'll lose again. They'll sweep us. But if we go out there and like Cowboys champs said, and be hungry and be just as hungry as the Seattle Seahawks was against us and have that fire, it's all psychological. It's as a coaching staff, it's the position you put your team in. Jimmy Johnson had all those stars, had all that talent, but he was able to put fear in them and make them afraid to make a mistake. When he hit that room, when he hit that film room or that sideline, you could hear a pin drop. You get what I'm saying? So he was able to psychologically get in their heads and make them afraid to make a mistake and make them visualize winning before even getting out there on that field. He gave them that heart right away. See, that don't exist no more. Ever since Jerry Jones kind of stuck his hand in the coffee, in the candy dish, things are a lot different, 27, almost 30 years later, obviously. But like I say, if we had a real hard coaching staff, all these penalties, little sissified shit, these penalties we get and all that stuff, it wouldn't exist as much. Action reflect leadership. If you get out there and get out, somebody's not being disciplined. I done seen guys do dumbass shit and they get right back out there the next play. Like Gilmore got that pass interference call. Gilmore should know better. He's been in the league quite some time, guys. Mm-hmm. Quite some time. And he should be one of the last corners to get called on a defensive pass interference. Like, you should know better. But guess what? Next play, he was right back out there. I would have put his ass on that bench and say, hey, man, come on out. You come on out. But they so afraid of doing that.
Yeah.
They're so afraid of really being a parent to these ball players. You can't be afraid to discipline these men. They're getting paid a lot of money. They're getting paid millions of dollars to do something that they like doing. That's a blessing. That's a privilege. So you're getting paid all this money to make mistakes. That means anybody can get out there and do your job. You get what I'm saying? So right. You got to know better. You got to know better enough to not. And if the Dallas Cowboys can know better enough to not against the Eagles, we'll blow them out. But the problem is not the Eagles, guys. Let's not get on here and say, hey, man, we got the Eagles, dog. I'm not saying you said this fifth, but I'm just saying anybody, hey, man, y'all think y'all going to beat the Eagles? No. It's not them. It's us. We got to stop beating ourselves. We got to stop helping teams stay in games. And that's what it all boils down to. Because when you have 100 and something, when you have over 100 yards in penalties in the first half, there's a big issue with discipline. We getting points on. Look at every game we've played. How many points we've scored each game? We've scored average 30-something points per game. Average 20 to 30 points a game. We don't have a problem scoring. So the offense is doing something right. Dak Prescott is doing something right. CeeDee Lamb is doing something right. We're moving the ball. Defense is okay at times. Wish they could get better and be more. Defense is good. They just need to be more consistent. The problem lies in the penalties. We're allowing the referees to have a say-so in the game. The referees should be my coach said in high school, the referees are a non-factor. They're not even playing. They're a non-factor. You make them be a non-factor. You make them go out there for nothing. They just got a fucking whistle in their hand. Don't allow them to get in the game. They shouldn't be tired. You get what I'm saying? If you allow the refs to get in the game, people say, "Oh man, the refs, if the refs, they all on the Eagles side." No. I stupid ass allowed them to get in the game and call penalties. We put ourselves in a position for them to throw the flag on us. Don't put yourself in a position to get a flag called on you. You play the same game every week. You don't play basketball this week, hockey that week, then tennis, then Yahtzee or pin the tail on a donkey and all that shit. You playing football. You playing something you've been playing since you was probably a little kid.
Yeah.
And the first fundamental things, and that's what win game. That's what's going to win this game against the Eagles is the lack of penalties and basic fundamentals wins game. That's how the Patriots used to win all them years. They weren't just this powerhouse, well-talented, they were an oiled machine. They didn't make mistakes. They fed off of your mistakes. If you get out there and make a mistake, the Patriots are going to bam. They were well coached.
Yeah.
You see the difference?
Like I said, you said one thing that you said make damn good sense. At times Cowboys lack fundamentals.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a lot of times. I'm like, whatever happened to wrap up tackle?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to hit somebody with the damn shoulder pads? Why are you leaning with your helmet? Doing head first tackles? It just makes it one-on-one fundamentals.
Yeah. All you got to do is calm down and just drive. You know, if you be in traffic and you're driving, you're going a good speed, you're going 70. That's the speed limit pretty much on the highway. And you see some asshole just driving, just weaving in and out of traffic, weaving, boom, boom. And you just let them go by. And I'm like, I'm not going to follow him. I'm going to stay my speed because I don't want to have a wreck. I'm going to get to work just fine, just going 70, just going the speed limit. Let that son of a bitch go through all. I can drive too, so I'm just going to, and I make it to work every day, just driving correctly. If the Cowboys get out there and just drive correctly, and don't let these teams get in their heads, don't let the players get in their heads, don't get overly excited, and just play football. Just play football. We'll win. We'll beat the Eagles. It's a mind thing. Like Jimmy Johnson said, I could put this ladder. He said one time in practice, I brought a ladder out and I put it on the field, on the grass. And I let the players walk over it. And they walked over it just fine. But if I raise that ladder, if I raise it higher and higher, you're going to tiptoe. You're going to be like, oh, shit. But it's the same ladder that's on the ground that you just casually walked over. You get what I'm saying? So it's all psychological. It's all in the brain. If you just play the football, if you get out there and play football, and do what you're taught, what you're coached. If you have a good coaching staff, and they make you afraid to make a mistake, then we'll win. We'll win it all. But it's up to the Cowboys. It's not up to the Eagles. It's not the 49ers. It's us. Sorry if I took too long.
No, you good. I like that explanation, man. Salute to everybody for checking in. We're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you coming on 1980, bro, as always.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate everybody watching Cowboy Champ. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.
Peace out, man.